Excuse me, sir.
Oh, just get.
Alrighty, welcome to Hot Takes Unless You Agree, episode 33. We're gonna try again. We tried something new, something old and something new, and it just didn't
We
work.
could maybe splice it together.
Maybe, but yeah. So the main topic today is gonna be how should you draft your fantasy team based on projection? Not that analytical, but like I want to know what the internet and like I guess the sleeper algorithm thinks is the right way to go versus like the first round, let's say the first 12 picks.
Yeah, and so we have uh, our league that we have is like a super flex league. So there's two ways I guess we can go about it. We have like two running back, three wide receiver, QB, defense, and a super flex PPR. I would say most. I don't know. Would you say most leagues are probably PPR?
I don't understand the half PPR. What the fuck does that mean? Why do people have that in their leagues? Like why would I know what it means, but like I just don't understand why you just wouldn't do a full PPR.
So it's like
Like why are you switching it up just to make it slightly more complicated?
so like you can't have those spam ass running backs that just like catch the dump offs. I guess.
You still get the receiving yards.
Yeah, but it's like a 1 yard catch is the same as its 11-yard run. That's why that's like the argument for half PPR.
All right. I mean, I guess.
But I like
But
it
then I
because
mean,
it's
if you have
more
like
points,
you get
and
Cooper
we
Cup, which
we
is like
offset the PPR aspect by adding a third wide receiver slot. That's how we like changed it. So it's not like wide receivers are overpowered because they would be. Like there'd be like if you had like a normal flex, there'd be no reason to not play a wide receiver. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, yeah, I get that. I still don't understand how it
So
like.
that's like why we kind of changed it.
I feel like a lot of every single league that I've been, somebody asked me to join, it's always like half PPR. Like why?
I guess it's like
Oh,
yeah, I don't know. People think it's more pure. It's more like because there's I don't know. I like it though. I like points.
yeah,
Higher
it's just
number
more
go
fun.
cool.
Yeah, when you're gambling, I mean, like if you,
I've seen people do points per first down.
that's crazy.
Uh,
That's too much thinking at that point.
instead of PPR, half PPR. I've seen people do only like if it's like a 5 yard catch, you don't get any points. You only get like points like every 10
Every time.
yards. I've seen that too. But
I mean,
so yeah, did you want to do like a super flex first round or like a regular first round? Like
let's do this. I mean, no, let's do Superflex. So we can talk about what quarterbacks should be drafted in the first round. You know, like in general, if you're in a Superflex.
Yeah, so we were talking about it, or I was talking about it yesterday. The Sleeper app says only 3 QBs should go first round, which I thought is interesting because you typically in the first 6 picks you have like 4 QBs taken.
Yeah. You take like the one top receiver, maybe two. Take a good running back or two, and then the rest are quarterbacks.
I was theorizing that it's because QBs last year had like a pretty all-time down year in terms of fantasy points. People think that that could have been a blip on the list. Some people could think it's the new trend. I would say typically in the Superflex you should see Josh Allen number one.
Yeah.
Some order of Lamar
And maybe Burrow.
Daniels and Burrow.
Daniel, yeah.
Maybe Hurts. Just the
touchdowns.
touchdowns.
Yeah. You saw that parlay I sent you, right?
Yeah.
The Jalen Hurts hit 4 years in a row, 9+ rushing touchdowns.
And it's like
cheese.
Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles were weird offense last year, but they got rid of that Patullo guy, so it's like maybe Hurts can bounce back. I've been thinking about Hurts as a good first rounder. But yeah, typically Drake May is another one.
Drake May, really? Well, I guess he does have, but they lost Diggs. I mean, he got Dobbs
and AJ Brown.
So that's not a bad one, but I feel like the consistency there isn't great.
He's a keeper in our league, so he's off the board already. But yeah, this one, like the big board has Josh Allen at 3 and Lamar at 10. Burrow at 14, Daniels at 17. I would be shocked if in our league Daniels was a second round pick and Burrow as well. I don't know.
I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, it depends on, I guess,
Because
who's.
I feel like people are just gonna read the board like on sleeper.
Just go first. Do, like whoever's top.
Because it's like yeah, like I don't know, like people aren't gonna scroll.
It's kind of what I do.
So it's hard to do mock drafts. I've been doing like mock drafts because the sleeper allows you to do it on there. And it's like I just don't know if this guy's actually gonna be there or not in our league.
That's why I never bother with mock drafts because I'm like, oh, first guy I picked out. I'm like, all right, well, I'm now set back a full.
I will say though, yeah,
Full.
like Allen, Lamar. Obviously, we said Drake Mays kept. Those should be first rounders.
Mm,
Bijan and Gibbs are gonna go in the first round.
they should, yeah. I was telling somebody today actually, they were like, everybody picks quarterbacks. Like, I'm like, yeah, but like in our league, like Josh Allen being like, I think he's the best quarterback.
He's like
For
the
the
best
past, like,
fantasy
couple
quarterback
years.
ever.
Yeah.
He's never finished
So
below
like you would
QB2.
take him really early, no matter what. Like he would arguably like he could as a consistent player, you know, as a quarterback, you're borderline guaranteed.
It's like 25 at least.
Yeah. So like he is top 3, even if you don't think he's that good or like whatever it is. It's just easy money.
Do you have a preference between Bijan or Gibbs? It's like I guess the argument between them that I've seen is Bijan is the team.
Yeah,
He's
yeah. I
on a
was literally gonna
worse
say that.
team.
Yeah.
And Gibbs is on a good team, but he has a lot of good players on his team
Yeah.
as well.
So I mean, honestly, I would take Bijan. Bijan did. I had him last year in the league in a different league that I won. I had him last year, and he carried. But it's just so much.
Does
He gets
Tua doesn't
so
scare
much
you?
volume.
I know Tua's had some good
I mean,
years supporting, Hill, HN, Waddle. But I don't know, the vibes around the Falcons to us horrible right now.
it is. I mean, he's a runner. Also, he's a strong runner. He's capable.
Who?
Bijan.
Oh, I was about to say Tua is a
No,
runner.
no, like, he legally shouldn't be allowed to. He shouldn't be allowed to drive less than
Yeah.
run or whatever.
It's just like I feel like there's more opportunities for negative game scripts in which the Falcons can't run the ball versus the Lions. They're most likely going to win games.
How
So
well did
you're-
they throw the ball last year, though? They weren't like.
That's very
He
true.
carried the team last year. It just depends on. It's a shit division, so I mean, you get at least 6 games. Easy.
Yeah, that are going to be somewhat close.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I would
it's
take
also-
Bijan. Gibbs is good, but I feel like
He's thinner.
something tells me one of them, and then knock on wood. I mean, I don't want to wish bad luck on anybody, but something tells me one of those is not gonna finish the season.
That's what people say about Gibbs. It's his first year as like the true bell cow. No Monty. He's off to the Texans. They signed Pacheco, but if you've been watching football for the last couple of years, you know Pacheco's not.
Yeah, it's not gonna take the
anything.
load off Gibbs like Monty did.
But he's just kind of bad. So it's gonna be interesting to see if he can hold up. Like I know he's got a lot of work, but not to this extent. Other first rounders are locked in. Chase, Puka. Given that Puka, he could be suspended, the streets are saying. We don't really know yet.
Chase is a hard one always every year for me because of how bad and inconsistent the Bengals are. That's a team where it's like,
But when you're
The
bad,
negative-
you're throwing.
yeah, but I'm saying like, but you're also so bad that your starting quarterback doesn't play the entire season, and you lead the league in sacks. So like, it's like what you were saying with the negative game scripts. Like once your team can get the ball out of the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands, what do? Try to run. I get it. He's their number one option.
Chase is special, man.
But they still have like, it's not like a weaponless team, but he does get fed. But every year I second guess. Every year I second guess, and I'm like, and he starts
could
out the
be,
season with like 2 60-yard games, and then he starts putting up like fucking hat tricks.
You got
and shit.
pick 5. That could be your choice if it's like literally Allen, Lamar, Bijan, Gibbs. You could have Puka, Chase, and it would be like McCaffrey, Amon-Ra, Taylor's there.
McCaffrey, that's one I'm not.
Or I guess maybe you could go Burrow
Derrick Henry.
or Jaden Daniels. It's interesting. Henry's going as like a third rounder this year.
It's because people just, I mean, they think he's
Every
washed.
he yeah, it's like
Every year they
it
think he's washed.
has to be. It's gonna happen. It
It's
happens with every NFL player.
yeah. He's
It's like
32,
no one wants to be caught holding the bag, you know.
but it's just the
I
way.
thought I was caught holding the bag one year. I remember I drafted him with the Titans. I think it was last year on the Titans, and he started first 2 weeks was like six,
He always started
8.9,
slow. He did it last year
and
too.
I
He did
panic
it.
traded him, and he finished like RB5 like
Yeah,
every year.
he did it. He did it last year too. He was getting like 20 yards, 20
No,
yards.
because
first
last
game.
year the first game was the Bills Ravens. That fucking
Oh, he shit on
crazy.
him.
When the Ravens were up hella and the Bills came back down 20 in the fourth. Henry, like every offensive player went off in that game. But it's
But
like
still, I mean, it's
yeah,
always a
no
slow
one
start.
wants to get
The way
caught
he
holding
plays,
the bag.
the way he plays though is like pretty safe. You know, nothing. He doesn't
Just falls
juke.
forward.
Just runs straight, stiff arm. Like
But yeah,
that's
like I was saying, you would take Puka, I guess, in that scenario. Or
yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't. Puka. Who they get? The Rams got somebody this year. Who they got somebody?
Myles Garrett.
That's what it was. It's defense. I don't know. It's a weird one. Puka also.
'Cause that could be your future.
I'm always weirdly like paranoid about players with like a really clean like injury slate kind of thing. Players that are like
He missed time last year.
from what?
Puka. He like came into the season hurt last year. I thought.
That might have been maybe it's a sprain. Maybe I'm misremembering. But I just like anytime it's like
Yeah, he had an ankle sprain, missed one game.
it's too high. It's too high up there. I mean, yes, the payoff will be good, but it's just, dude, if you're already this young and you're getting that, it's like Malik Neighbors, dude. It's like you knew what was gonna happen to Malik Neighbors. You knew, dude. You fucking just every play was him. It's like, you know
Yeah.
he's going to go down.
He's looking fine now.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like it's just some things eventually break when you're.
Yeah.
But
it's
but
just
with
like wear
Puka, at
and
least it's
tear.
not one guy. So I don't know. But I'll probably go
They do have
Chase. I would
Adams.
go Chase over Puka.
Interesting. So yeah, so let's say, yeah, it would be the two QBs, two RBs, two wide receivers. That's halfway done. And now it's like this is like where I guess the drafts make and break the super flex because like you could go one of Hurts, Burrow, Daniels. That's probably should be the three of the next six. But then it's like, do you go McCaffrey, Taylor, James Cook, Amon-Ra, CD, Jefferson? It's kind of like
Yeah, you
guys
do.
no one really wants. At least at that,
Mm-hmm.
first rounder.
Well, if we get.
And then if you go down a little further, it's like Genty, H.
I don't know why Jency's so high. I mean, I get it. He did okay.
He finished
last year.
RB11, and the Raiders did sign, some O linemen, got a good offensive coach, Mendoza. Can't be worse than Gino. So I get the vibes are up, but yeah, that's what I'm saying about Bijan. It's just I'm hard pressed to draft RBs on bad teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. But there's a difference between like drafting Brees versus drafting
Genty's like the perfect example. There's no one behind him.
But he's also not as gifted as Bijan. Bijan is like next.
Genty was like
He just
Heisman.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of just physical talent, I think there's a
Hampton's
difference.
like a big one this year too.
Hampton, but also was hurt.
Ken Walker. Those
Nah,
are all like
not doing Ken.
first and second round RBs.
That's Kenneth Walker.
You go
really?
Henry. Yeah,
Kenneth Walker really with the Chiefs.
He's a 24th overall.
That's crazy.
in our.
I feel like
in
that's
ours
gonna be
with
a
keepers.
that's gonna be as the Chiefs always typically
He's right
are.
next to Hampton, Saquon, and Achan. Those are all like
I
like
would
in a row.
definitely take A-Chan over him. I think it's just gonna
Dolphins are gonna be bad though.
huh?
Dolphins are gonna be really
They're
bad.
always bad, bro. They were
And
bad
Willis
last
doesn't
year.
like throw to RBs.
But it opens up read option opens up the running back also. So there you
It
go.
does. But yeah, Henry's
And
all the way
Willis can
down.
throw. Willis can throw too. So there you go. You open up
At,
a lot.
can he
a
though?
lot of-
He's just like an unknown.
He can. I've watched enough.
Yeah, Henry's all the way down at 32 overall.
See, like that, but like I don't know. Kenneth Walker to me is like on that team especially. You can't put your eggs.
I feel like
that early in
Amon-Ra's
that
pretty
basket.
safe pick, but
Amon-Ra.
yeah, the next wide receivers, talking about running backs and wide receivers, CD, Jefferson, London, AJ Brown, Collins, Pickens, Neighbors. Like
I mean, dude,
Even
if you're gonna
those,
put Drake May in the top, you said like contention, like top 5, you would say fantasy or whatever the
yeah,
projection is. You
for
got to
sure.
put AJ Brown, give him some respect, and keep him up there. Because I mean,
You take him
how else
over
is he gonna get there,
Jefferson, Drake London,
dude? Yes. Do you see the shit
CD.
show that's the Vikings quarterback room? That's
Kyler Kyler has supported Hopkins in the past, pretty good stretch.
yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like that team is just
I'm
in
not a
shambles.
Vikings truther. I bet Steve $50 that they wouldn't have over 8.5 wins.
It's a good bet. It's a good division.
Yeah, that's what I said. And then it's like, what if they do suck at the beginning a little bit, and they're like, all right, might as well see what we have in JJ. We already know he sucks,
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah,
guaranteed
that's
L's.
a dumpster fire. Everybody I think they're fucking hates everybody.
So a big point of contention in the first second round is CD versus Pickens, because we saw Pickens went off last year, but CD also missed time, so it's kind of like while CD was gone, Pickens went
Mm-hmm.
off together. It was a little bit more CD, but Pickens still had his big games.
Yeah, Pickens games are dude. He might be the most
Do you
fun
think
receiver to watch.
do you want Pickens over CD if it came with like 1 round later cost?
I would pick. Yeah, I would definitely go Pickens. Yeah, Pickens to me Pickens because he is CD just being hurt and like just the mileage he has and also like being wide receiver one.
CD's
Pickens
burned me before. That's why I'm always nervous about
Pickens
CD.
gets Pickens will have some good games for you. I don't know. I feel like that's a more
What about at the same like both second round? Would you still take Pickens?
probably yeah. Just again, the injury concern is what really usually destroys my team.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
I'll
never
have my
fun.
number one player just out.
It's like one
forever,
thing,
and I'm
yeah. If
like,
you're like, this is my sleeper, and he plays and he doesn't play good, or like if this is my sleeper and he gets hurt, and it's like, well, fuck, I guess one.
yeah, no, yeah, definitely, I would go Pickens.
Interesting.
It's just safer. I mean, he's gonna drop lower, most likely, just off name recognition. We got some people in our group that literally just look at over like the equivalent of Madden overalls.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's a good.
You said you're all the way out on McCaffrey.
Nah, not doing it again.
I wonder how far he'll fall then.
I'm sure
Because
dude.
it has
I'm
him
sure
at
Chris will pick him up
eight
in like
in
the
this-
second round, dude.
Yeah, I feel like Jacob could too. Jacob has the back-to-back turn picks.
It's not a terrible pick. He will start
He
out.
hasn't been
well.
practicing due to tightness for the last week.
There you go. Back.
But people, they say it's no big deal. That happened the year before last.
Well, it makes sense for him to just play safe with age and everything, and like just the
Yeah, there's
like,
a
the mileage he
conspiracy
has.
because all these. Well, who was it? It was Bijan, Taylor, and Gibbs all in the same week. Got 20 plus mil. So they're saying McCaffrey is due for a raise, and he's like soft holding in. But they say, I mean, people don't know for sure.
That's interesting for him to do. It's a very interesting. That'd be like Derrick Henry soft holding because he gets what like 18.
Yeah, I mean,
He needs that. I don't know.
another big Nico Collins is another big one I've seen a lot
No
of
faith
debate.
at all.
I don't know why it does feel like that, even though he does. Like, let me look at his history.
I think I had him in one
Last
of my
year,
leagues.
he finished PPR wide receiver 8, 15 games played. Year before, PPR 23 because he played 12 games. Year before that, wide receiver 12. And that's like since he's been
He's
a
good.
starter.
Tank's back. So that's
Yeah,
another
but
reason why
does
he
it
finished.
feel like Collins is just like, I don't know. I guess it's just Stroud maybe. Just no.
Just that
bad
team. That
vibes.
team is just like so inconsistent when they need to be consistent. I don't know. Like they just.
Like this should be his.
Who's
prime.
the running back now?
Montgomery.
Montgomery. I don't know.
He's 27 and a half. This should be like his prime years, but yeah, it does feel like nobody
Well, it's because it's like
wants him
something happens. It's
over like London,
so
AJ Brown, Pickens.
I take him over London,
You would?
like you said. What are you gonna do with Tua?
Yeah, London finished wide receiver PPR 19 because he missed some games. Year before that was wide receiver 5.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do with him with Tua?
But it is like what other wide receivers are on the team?
Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, it's like
That's
their
what,
depth chart
That's what you do.
is him, Olamide Zacchaeus, Jahan Dotson. They got a rookie Zechariah Branch. That's their wide receiver
Yeah, I
core.
mean it's a shitter
They have
squad.
Pitts. I mean, but
Yeah,
like,
they do have, but it's like I just wouldn't put the like that's one of. I feel like a receiver on a really bad team is worse than a running back on a really bad team because
how?
if you're
Because you pass the ball a lot.
yeah, but if your quarterback shit, like it's one thing being the Bengals, you have a decent quarterback, good receiver, you can build a connection. Your team sucks,
But that's like
but like you can
it's like
still
the
do that one
neighbors.
thing. But
It's
if you
like
have
the
a shit,
neighbors thing. It's like they just feed him. There's no one.
but he doesn't play like neighbors.
I'm just saying, like,
But that's another
it's the
thing. Like
targets. You're chasing
yes,
targets.
you are, but the neighbors example, like yes, that could work. The reason he died is because it's like short passes
But it did
constantly.
work for 1 year.
Yeah,
Like the first year is fine. The second year is just blew up.
it's but that's Drake London is not that kind of player.
He's a big body dude. He is more
Yeah,
finesse though. He's a
he's
finesse big body.
just throw it up to him down the field.
He's
I
light
don't know.
skinned.
He is. Him and Olave are like the same player to me. Like
Olave,
Olave is also like another guy I don't
he's a
trust.
keeper. Do you trust? I'm just going down the list. So like once the running backs is weird because it's like the top running backs you kind of know what you're getting, and then it's like the dead zone. People always say like rounds with 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's a lot of interesting wide receivers.
How high do you go on a tight end?
I'd never pick tight end high.
See, I fucked up, dude, with Loveland last
I
year.
mean, it's a strategy. I just
No, because like the way I always looked at it is the tight end. There's easily 15 wide receiver ones that are like pretty good. You know, consistent, good guys. Tight ends, there's like three. There's three tight ends in the
yeah,
entire
but
league that can actually
the
like be
highest
worth a
tight
spot.
end is like wide receiver 13.
No, I wouldn't say that. Trying to just think of the last good tight end. The tight ends have been kind of ass, but I mean,
No, I
like,
mean what's his
like
face?
Pitts,
McBride went crazy last year.
McBride fucked me in a parlay 2 years ago.
Let me see, 2025 season.
Cause so you have tight ends that are like PPR gods. That is the position that
It's like
PPR is good
Kelsey.
for. But that's the thing. It's like who's number one tight
All
end?
right,
Who's
yeah.
the first tight end?
It was McBride last year. He was overall 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He was the 14th overall player last year.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
that would have been wide receiver 2. I think he would have been wide receiver 5 or 4.
See, that's what I mean. So like, at what point do you could reach for him in the second round? That's a reach, but like it could pay off because you could break the fucking record for receptions by a tight end.
Yeah, but
that
it's
year,
just
you
like,
know?
would you rather have Jamar Chase or Trey McBride? And I feel like most people would say Jamar Chase, even though McBride scored 1 point.
Well, that's when you actually got to think about your pick and like whether or not like the situation of the team. Shit quarterback gonna go to the tight end more.
It is
Probably.
the same guy, but a new play caller.
But I'm saying like just in terms of like if I'm looking at a tight end, I'm looking at like how good is the run game, how bad is the quarterback. Like, do you know if you have a rookie quarterback, probably get the tight end.
I just feel like the opportunity
kind of
cost
situation.
at other positions is
Yeah.
worse.
There's a lot more thought.
Like
but
streaming a tight end, just picking one up, playing the matchups, just playing on a touchdown.
yeah, but there's so many, and like that's the thing because it's such a
Like a
rotating.
Juwan Johnson or some shit. Like,
But it's so like that's at that point.
or you could, pick up Tucker Kraft. He could go off like you did last year before he got hurt. And it's like, I feel like there's always those tight ends as well. Like, people,
There's at
Kincaid.
least there's
Kincaid
five
could
good
have,
tight ends. There's
a
five good tight
year.
ends. So like that's where I was like with Loveland, but I think I
This
cut
could
him.
be his.
I should have just kept him. I think I drafted him in the third round.
That's like too much though.
But he's projected to be like tight end 2, I think.
Yeah, it's him, Bowers, and McBride are like the big ones now.
Yeah, which I don't even know why Loveland is that high, but it tells you something.
Ben Johnson is a smart dude.
Yeah.
Other like interesting wide receivers: Zay Flowers, Devonta Smith.
Nah.
Devonta Smith, new
I hate
wide
Jalen
receiver
Hurts.
one.
I'm done. I had Devontae 1 year and he was
And
ass.
so this is like the range. This is Tet McMillan, T Higgins, Zay Flowers, Devonta Smith, Garrett Wilson.
What do you draft Tet, dude?
I don't let the Panthers fans draft him.
True.
Then Ladd, Waddle. That's like the next range of receivers.
I would go Waddle.
He's like the least ranked right now.
Ooh, that might be my sleeper then. Fucking first round. Dude, burn it all. No, I'm playing.
I mean, I mean, he has the. They traded for him and
What do you
signed him.
put Malik Willis then in terms of quarterbacks? Like,
He's like,
do you think mid or like lower? Like, are you putting him like
I don't know,
first 10, middle 10, last 10?
last 10.
Last 10, you think so?
The rushing is interesting, but
He has a decent
it
arm.
feels like Fields from last year. Everyone was going crazy to pick Fields.
Who the fuck was going crazy to pick Fields? I could
He
have
was a
told you.
first round pick in our league last year.
Who?
Narvin got him,
Dumbass.
but it's like he was a unquestioned starter for the Jets. Have Garrett Wilson. They played together in college. We already know he's super fast.
Yeah, but we already also know that Fields is ass.
Yeah, but he went off for fantasy with the Bears that one year, and it's like, okay, maybe he puts it together now.
Goes to a worse team.
It does feel like the Malik Willis is like a similar vibe. Like, yeah, just a bad team.
No, but there's no.
They paid him somewhat, but it's like if they're horrible, what's stopping them from like just playing their shitty backup rookie or whatever?
I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be that horrible. Just in terms of, like, I mean,
Because
just
who are
watching-
his wide receivers?
I don't know.
Malik Washington is his wide receiver one, and they have like two rookies, Caleb Douglas and Skylar Bell. It's like,
Whole time thought Waddle was still on the team.
and then who is their tight end? They have like, I think it's like Greg Dulcich.
Oh, that's right. Everybody dipped when they.
And it's like, yeah, they have Achan, but if a team is just like, yeah, we're gonna guard Achan with like three guys, then what happens?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a valid point. Okay.
That's like the scary. It's easy to see the floor coming out on Willis.
Yeah, he could just be like the scapegoat for the rebuild.
I think
full
it's just
rebuild.
because I was pretty high on Fields last year, and luckily somebody took him before me.
That's so fucking.
So
dumb.
I think, yeah, it's just in the back of my head.
I've always been a hater of Fields. Always. He had a good, decent, not even a good season. I think he threw for like 17 touchdowns the year he had a good fantasy year with the Bears.
He just made DJ Moore go crazy.
But regardless.
But it is Waddle. You know, it is interesting for Waddle. I do like Zay Flowers and Smith this year. I think those guys could
That team is
overperform.
just Lamar's too inconsistent throwing to him. I don't know. It's just like too much going on that team. There's too many pieces, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Besides
every-
Henry and Lamar,
You still got like decent
DJ
tight
Moore
ends.
is another one on that range.
DJ, I can
Terry.
see DJ Moore popping.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say, but
That's a good stat.
Bills
Josh
don't-
Allen, DJ Moore.
yeah,
That's a good stat.
Bills they just feel like they don't throw a lot. Would you draft Mike Evans?
What? Drafting? No, I'll pick him up.
The
on
ceiling
waivers.
is obvious. You know, he could lead the league in touchdowns. You know, Kyle Shanahan, Niners. But yeah, there's always like the hammy question.
It's
He's
also
already
just-
kind of hurt right now.
I mean, look at their division. Also, it's like defense is decent. Like I don't know, he's just
yeah,
not.
but their coach
he's
is
not.
a smart coach.
But he's not like he's not a game changing player anymore. I think
In the red zone.
If he's that I was gonna say if he just stays to it's true to it's like Larry Fitzgerald, same thing. It's like even towards the end of his career, still good. Yes, but I really don't know. That's a tough one.
Right, that's like another.
That also makes me
Some
think
people
McCaffrey
have
might
him
have a
like
big year.
ranked wide receiver 15. I've seen some guys have him ranked wide receiver 30.
That's high. 30 is probably. Yeah, I could take him maybe not off waivers, but like
Another
that's just one of those.
big one that people have been talking about, and I'll let you because
You know who's gonna take him? Jacob's gonna take Mike
yeah,
Evans.
it's gonna like work out.
It's gonna be Jacob that takes Mike Evans.
Josh Jacobs. Would you take Jacobs?
I
don't know,
hate-
in the 4th round right now because it's like
Is he?
yeah, we don't know if he's
Is he gonna get suspended?
or
Yeah.
legal battle, what's really going on, and also apparently he's dealing with an injury.
Yeah,
And Marshawn Lloyd has looked awesome, they say, in camp.
he has looked awesome.
That's what people have said.
He's fucking dog shit every time he comes on the field. But I'm not. It's whatever.
But like, yeah, Jacobs, would you take him, or is he on that same list?
No, Jacobs. I mean,
He's
yeah,
finished
fourth,
RB13 last year.
fourth, fifth round. I don't
Yeah,
know.
He's going at like 40th overall. So yeah, that's like the 3rd round, late
Late
third,
third,
early
yeah.
4th.
Yeah, maybe. I don't
Him
know.
or Brees Hall.
Brees.
Him or Kyron Williams.
Him.
Interesting. Josh Jacobs or Javonte Williams. The Cowboys.
I mean, low key, Cowboys always feed their running backs.
I know this
That's
is
a
like
hard
all
one.
in the range.
That's all hard. Javonte Williams probably just I don't know. It's just the
Josh Jacobs or Love, the Cardinals rookie that just sprained his ankle.
Josh Jacobs probably. That's the thing with Josh Jacobs is the definition of like you won't know until you see the
Ken
team play.
Walker or Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs. I don't believe in
Really?
Kenneth Walker,
Oh,
dude.
wow,
I
that's a
don't
hot
believe in the
take.
Chiefs. Chiefs running game is because all it takes is for Kenneth Walker to miss 1 week and they find some fucking random guy that's going to rush for 200 yards and then suddenly he's running back 2 and then suddenly he's running back 1 week like 15 and then he's suddenly out the entire playoffs. Like that team is just so much shit going on, so much rotation. It's good for them. They stay fresh, but it's just
Josh
like you never
Jacobs
know.
or Hampton, the Chargers.
Uh, I don't know. That's a tough one. Hampton's pretty good, but again,
Hampton
he's
goes a
legitimately
round
gotten
and a
hurt.
half earlier.
He's gotten legitimately hurt. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's between
It's a
Walker and
big ass motherfucker
Jacobs
too.
is around an ADP.
Now Jacobs again, like what I was saying is, if the Packers
I think yeah, it's a lot of uncertainty too.
game one he's playing 2, all of the offense if the rest of the offense looks good, he's gonna be really good. You know. Do you even know what I mean? Like if the passing game looks good, he's gonna be good. It
Yeah,
makes
of
sense for a lot of
course.
running backs, but like for him specifically, I feel like he just fits. He's not a guy that's gonna like blow the game up for you. So everything else has to be good. But if everything else is good, he's gonna be really, really good.
Right.
Like the screen game works, play action works, just straight, whatever running plays they tosses, the pass game works, everything works. He does well, but we won't be able to tell. So like it would be hard to draft him
And
really
then
early.
kind of my last one on like the weird players. Patrick Mahomes. He's always been like easily top 5. Last year he was going crazy running the ball before he got hurt. I think he's QB 10 or 11 on the list right now. Speaking like Ken Walker, I feel like they want to run the ball more. That's why Ken Walker is going so high. They gave him the money. Mahomes, they're probably going to
Take the
ease him
load off.
back.
Yeah.
Would you take Mahomes like second or third round?
Yeah, probably.
Or are you
Third,
are you
especially
nervous about like the injury and
No. With him, the injury is weird because he was so think about it like Aaron Rodgers. He's the same kind of like scrambler. And he obviously
Yeah,
did more. It's like little
he's
bursts.
not a runner, but
He's a
a
runner.
scrambler.
He can, but it's not like
Like
the major
Purdy-ish.
part of his game. So Aaron Rodgers played pretty well. I think he's partially tore his ACL like a couple years ago. That's when Matt Flynn was playing. Came back like fine.
It's just tough with
Another MVP year, I
Mahomes
think. Then.
because who is he throwing to? Like the
Yeah, but it doesn't
Rasheed
matter. It doesn't
Rice,
really matter.
old Kelsey, but then it's like Tyquan Thornton. They're Cyrus Allen's like a
They
big
can do.
hype rookie.
He's the good
QBs
coaching,
make wide
good
receivers.
quarterback, and he did make everybody that he's played with. Kind of, except Kelsey maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'll have my QBs wrapped up before then, but it is an interesting one to think about. Someone could, it's like the GOAT. You're getting him at a huge discount. Like usually, he would
Third round, 100%. Third round. If he slips that far down, you can just write it down now.
I think he should go. Like I said, Superflex is a little weird, but he should go in the second.
It's a fucking bargain, I think. Because I mean, what are you thinking? Like fourth, fifth round? We're talking about him or Josh Jacobs.
Well, that's what. Like let me see what it says on
no.
here. Like, cause in this shit, QBs were highly undervalued when I was looking. Yeah, it's Josh Jacobs 40, Mahomes 42.
Wow.
That's why I said in the chat, I was like, is anybody seeing this? And no one really gave a shit.
I'm not gonna.
So you might,
Dude,
like,
I'm tired of looking at that thing.
So it's like there could be some good discounts if you're drafting on sleeper or super flex league for QBs.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like our league's pretty serious, but I can definitely. There's 2 or 3 people that I can definitely. Whoever they have queued up, I can.
12 days, 2 hours, 52 minutes, 35 seconds.
But that's all I've got. I think
That's a
today.
good fantasy corner with your hot takers.
Yeah.
Let us know your fantasy hot takes.
Yeah, let us know some punishments. I mean, somebody comment.
We want to,
For comments, just somebody comment.
We're trying to put punishments in our league, but
Yeah, and
it's
then
hard to make somebody do a punishment, number one, and also agree on something that everyone would do.
we do have you can show what you got for the league next episode. I'm not gonna say what it is, but
Yeah,
we got something pretty cool for our.
It says Wednesday tomorrow now.
Of course, that's how that works. But yeah, subscribe, comment. You can like it. I don't know if that does anything for the algorithm, but
They
keep
did
getting subs.
change the algorithm. I don't know if you saw that. It's like YouTube is now allowing, if you watch, like, there's no like for the view count. There's no minimum watch time. Does
Hmm.
that make sense? They're
Yeah.
changing. So like now the views are just if you
If you just
watch
click it.
1 second.
Hmm. That's good. Just click it a bunch. But yeah, subscribe. 30 more, and then we give a homeless person something, or don't. I don't know. But just get us to 100. Something will happen.
Something will happen.
Yeah, I like the rate that we're going at. All right, that's
Hot
it.
takes, unless you
Hot
agree.
takes.